You're not lazy, you're stuck. Stuck in this endless loop, feeling like your life has no purpose and no meaning. And the longer that you sit in it, the more empty you feel. But the truth is this, you can break that cycle. And I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do that and finally become the person that you were always meant to be. If you've been feeling like your life is passing you by, you wake up, you scroll, you distract yourself, this video is for you. We're going to break down why that cycle is so hard to escape and the exact steps that you can take to take control, find that clarity, and start moving again in your life. You clicking on this video is not a coincidence. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to hear, exactly when you needed to hear it. For 7 years of my life, I felt like years were slipping away. I fell into addiction, deep depression, deep anxiety, deep analysis paralysis, and I felt like I would never find an escape. That was until I discovered exactly what I'm going to explain to you in this video, each step of the cycle, and explain to you how one step leads to another and puts you in the position that you're currently in. So I'm going to cut to the chase. No bullshit, no sugarcoating. The cycle that you're stuck in is lack of purpose leads to lack of action, which leads to abundance of distraction. See, the main problem is a lot of you disregard the first step of that equation, the reason why you take action, the reason that allows you to become disciplined. But the truth is, if you don't have purpose and you don't have a mission, you don't have something to focus on. So all of your actions will be sporadic. They won't be calculated. They won't have purpose behind them. This then leads you into a state of analysis paralysis. You are seeing countless people on social media succeeding at different things, but you have not taken the time to see what will work for you, what resonates with you, what you were meant to do on this planet. And how you find that thing is asking yourself 3 simple questions. If people's opinions didn't exist, if fear didn't exist, what would you do every single day of your life? What is that thing that puts you into flow state? When you do it, time passes you by, and it's easier said than done. This is going to be the hardest thing that you have ever done. I'm not here to explain to you that there is some magical shortcut for you to find your purpose other than you putting in the hard work of trying things, building new skills, and seeing what resonates with you the most. This is going to require you to try, fail, try again, fail again. And the problem that a lot of you have is that you fear failure and you believe the made-up concept of failure. Failure is a matter of perception. Failure does not exist to the man that realizes that each time he falls short, he gets closer to the true answer. Each time he falls short in effort of finding that purpose, the closer he gets to that thing that he's looking for. Failure is not a thing if you are learning from each time that you fall short. If you realize that there is a definitive lesson in that failure, there is a definitive piece of information that you can add under your belt to make you a more valuable and effective human being. And for a lot of you, you're not trying anything. You're not taking any action because you're stuck in here. You're stuck thinking, what should I do? And you become so paralyzed by the fear of failing at it that you don't even attempt it. I have been making content for over 2 years, and I have tried 5+ different styles of content. And if I did not try all those different styles, I would not find what truly resonates with me. The content where I don't have to be inauthentic, where I can truly be myself, that enhances the skills that I already have and challenges me to add more under my belt along the way. And 2 years later, through a series of mistakes, through a series of trying to be something that I wasn't, I was able to truly find what resonates with me and the style of content that I was created to make. See, if you don't have a good enough reason why, then you will never last. Your action will never last. You will have spurts of productivity. You will have spurts in your life where you are getting things done. But if you are motivated by the wrong things, like material things, like money, like validation, then you will never last in that thing. It has to be for you. It has to be something that you are deeply connected to. It has to be something that is ultimately rooted in your purpose. Another indication that it is aligned with your purpose is that a lot of it feels effortless. A lot of it comes natural to you. Not meaning that there won't be those added challenges, that you won't have to become a person that you are not yet to be able to succeed in that thing, but there is elements that play on your existing skills. And you need to take action on trying new things as soon as possible. I mean, as soon as you turn off this video, you need to spring into action, trying each and everything that you believe aligns with you, aligns with your skills, and that is something that you would truly be fulfilled doing for the rest of your life. Because the truth about purpose is it's not found in stagnation. There is not going to be a day where you are randomly sitting there doing nothing, where you have an epiphany in your mind what you are meant to do with the rest of your life. The purpose that you are seeking is found through action, found through that trial and error, found through the mistakes, and then you will find the true answer and the true key to breaking the first part of this cycle. See, a lot of you have to spend an abundant amount of time on the first step of this cycle. You need to take that action. You need to stop doing what I used to do and what you're doing right now, which is sitting there waiting for something or someone to come along, miraculously sweep you off of your feet and put you on the path of purpose that you're seeking. You need to spring into action. You need to try as many things as possible. And a lot of you are young. You will never have more time, more opportunity, and more chances to mess up and try again than you do right now at this current time in your life. Which leads into the second concept. Until you have that purpose, until you have that focus, until you have that reason to jump out of your bed and get to work every day, you will have a lack of action. You will have a lack of action, overthinking constantly, and the longer you sit in it, the worse that it gets. The longer that you wait, the longer that you sit there trembling in fear with your tail tucked between your legs, the worse that it will get, and the more that time will pass you by. No matter what you've been through, no matter what traumatic situations you've been through, no matter what pain you're dealing with in this moment in your life, time is not stopping. And the solution to all of that is rooted in your purpose. And in discovering this, you not only discover what to immerse yourself in, you escape the depression, the anxiety, the overthinking, the lack of self-confidence. It is a domino effect. It is a waterfall effect. Every bit of your suffering is rooted in not knowing why you are here on this planet. If I was to choose two ways to make a man absolutely miserable, it would be stagnation and a lack of purpose. Because until you find that purpose, you are aimlessly shooting at a target with the lights off. You don't know what you're shooting for. You can't see the target, so you don't know what to run after. And until you find this purpose, and the longer that you sit in this lack of action, the more that you are just shooting for nothing. You don't see the end goal. You don't even have goals set out, because the purpose is the foundation. Until you have the purpose, you can't build a routine. You can't make goals, because you don't know what the ultimate goal is. You don't know what the ultimate target is. And again, in the opposite direction, it's a waterfall effect. Lack of purpose, more depression, more anxiety, because you don't know why you're making the decisions that you make on a daily basis. You don't have a reason why you take action on the things that you do, which leads to the last step of the cycle, which is abundance of distraction. See, for a lot of you, you have no idea what to do. You have no target. So you distract yourself because you don't want to face the reality, the mundaneness of your own life, the confusion of your own life. And that's when you fall into scrolling through your phone all day. That's when you fall into envy, watching and living vicariously through other people's lives, wishing that it could be you. And over time, you will build up this resentment and this negativity, putting these people on a pedestal, thinking they're somehow so much smarter than you, so much more intelligent than you, and that you couldn't achieve the same things that those people are doing. Because there's truly only two options that you can go about. You can work to make your own dreams come true, or you can work to make somebody else's dream come true. You can just succumb to the comfort. You can succumb to the easiest option, the path that everybody else follows, knowing that you have a unique calling, knowing that you always had a feeling that you were meant to do something special, but just settling for comfort and security. And this abundance of distraction that you're caught up in is rooted in comfortability. It's rooted in taking the easy way out. It is rooted in following the pack, following the path of security out of fear of if you truly did what you wanted to do, that you would fail, you would stick out like a sore thumb, and everybody would criticize you for it. And that's why you need to detach from envy and the opinions of other people. Because when you truly stop caring what everybody else thinks, you're going to start living for you and not living for other people. You're going to stop being convenient for everyone, and you're going to start disappointing people. You're going to start being selfish, which will allow you to actually be more selfless and impact a lot more people than if you constantly did what you were told and constantly found the path that everybody else takes because they're scared to do what they truly want to do. And for some of you, you know what you need to do. You know that thing. You already figured out the first step, but you're not willing to put in the work. And it's actually harder for you to live a life that you don't want and work for that other person to make their dream come true. Because each and every day you wake up and you go to that job, you go to that university, knowing that you're not doing the thing that truly fulfills you. You're doing something that you were led into, you were guided into, you were coerced into, and you fell right into it. The more that you are distracted, the more easily that your attention and your self-worth is robbed from you. Because if you don't find out who you are, people will tell you who you are. If you don't find out what you are truly meant to do, people will tell you what to do, and you will fall right into it because you want that security. You want that comfort once again of at least feeling like you have some sort of structure, like at least you have a safety net under you, that at least you're being a productive member of society in some way, shape, or form. But again, you're not realizing that you're doing something that's not truly aligned with you. So you are robbing yourself of truly living life, because you are just a dead man walking, doing things that you know you don't want to do, doing things that you know you are not emotionally connected to, knowing that isn't truly impacting people in the way that you intend to, and you let your life be robbed away from you. So now what you came for. This is how you fix it. This is how you break the cycle. You're going to set micro goals connected to things that you believe align to you. And you're going to stack those small wins throughout the day and gain momentum. And you will realize that motivation that you've been looking for all of this time does not exist. Motivation out the window. Momentum in the door. If your first goal is to wake up when your alarm goes off, so be it. If your first goal is to get out of bed, make your bed, and go downstairs and eat breakfast, so be it. Start as small as you possibly need to. These small things in the start of your day are going to build up the energy that you need to attack the bigger goals within your life. The second thing that you're going to do is kill distractions in advance. Any social media app, any video game, anything that is not serving your life and allowing you to find more clarity and purpose in your life is immediately eliminated. You are going to eliminate all of the things that you use to distract yourself from the things that you need to do, because when you don't have them, you are forced to sit there and face it. And I will tell you, I ran away for 7 years of my life. I was addicted to drugs. I was distracting myself with girls. I was distracting myself with partying, meaningless hangouts, video games, anything meaningless that wasn't serving my life. And all I was doing was running away from what I truly needed to face. And you can run away, and you can run as fast as you can, but it will always catch up to you. And each and every time that thing catches up to you, it will be heavier and worse to face. If you have absolutely no idea what to do right now, I'm going to give you a goal that all of you can set out right now. You are going to set a physical goal. You are going to set a goal to get in the best shape of your life, because it is a domino effect. You will have to become disciplined in your workouts, your nutrition, your daily schedule in order to fit in these workouts, fuel these workouts with better food, which will give you more energy to attack the ultimate goal. And this will be the exact thing for a lot of you that teaches you discipline on a general level. It will allow you to start doing the things that you say you're going to do. It will allow you to pour yourself into something, put input into something, and see the direct results of you staying disciplined over a prolonged period of time. I promise you, if you have no idea what you're doing in your life, you are severely depressed, you do nothing, and you let your life pass you away, get in the best shape of your life, and you will already be a 10 times better human being overall. And through the momentum that you build through this physical goal, start using it to feed your mentality. Start using it to attack your goals, to raise your self-confidence. There is so many positive things that stem from you showing up for yourself physically, taking care of yourself, and showing yourself that you are worth it. You are worth the love, you are worth the attention, and you are worth the care. Once you start finding clarity through these goals, I want you to write down specifically what you want to accomplish, specifically what success means to you. And you're going to realize that those materialistic, those fabricated reasons why you think you want something, like money or status or validation from other people, are not the true reason that you want to be successful. It's not the true reason why you want to be fulfilled. For a lot of you, you want freedom. You want to feel important. You want to feel like there is meaning and that there is value to your life. This will allow you to void out all the distractions of what you think success is, when your idea of success is something that was taught to you through all those social media videos, through all those people living a life that you're not meant to live, through allowing other people to tell you who you are. Now that you have these specific goals and you know what accomplishment, achievement, and success means to you, track your wins. And track them daily. Track them to a T. Did I hit my calories today? Did I get my workout in today? Did I make that video I was supposed to make? Did I try that new thing I was supposed to do? Did I watch videos on that one skill that I want to build? Track all of your wins. And after every day, mark the day as good or bad. Get a calendar, lay it out, and write a G or a B next to each date and mark it as a win or a loss, a good or a bad day. Then at the end of every month, look at your good days versus your bad days. And I promise you, if you continue to challenge yourself, you continue to put yourself in discomfort, before you know it, there will be a lot more good days on that board than bad ones. And through challenging yourself, all the self-discovery, all the failures, all the redirections, you will find that the path becomes more narrow and narrow, and you will start to see what you are truly shooting for. You will start to feel more energy when you wake up in the morning. You will start to feel your confidence rise. You will start to feel more confident in conversation. You will start to feel more of yourself, which will ultimately lead you into what you're meant to do. Because you truly know who you are, you truly know what you care about, you truly know what you're shooting for, and you can pick the thing that aligns with all of those things. To end off this video, you might feel like you're behind right now, but you're not. And the fact that you're watching this video shows that you have a want for more. You have that desire, that fire inside of you to truly accomplish all of the potential that was set out for you. And it means that you're ready for something more. So take that one small step. Start compounding those small wins and realize that this is not the end. This is the turning point of your life. Because purpose isn't found, it's built. One day, one step at a time. If this video spoke to you and you found any value in it whatsoever, hit the subscribe button. I have hundreds of videos on this channel breaking down step by step how you can become the person that you are meant to be, how you can start reaching your full potential starting right now in this current moment. And if it's in your heart, it's completely free. Hit the like button and share it with a friend that you know needs to hear this. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.